Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Edgar, some solo marketer here. And in this video, I want to quickly show you how to set up a simple waitlist sign up page in system.io. Obviously, you can do it with a free account. Essentially, this is like the easiest, simplest type of page to set up because it's just a basic sign up page like this. And then a confirmation page, and it can have something on it, or it can just say thank you or whatever, and that's pretty much it. You don't need to send any emails, you don't need to connect it to any products, nothing. It's essentially built for several reasons, right? Obviously, to build your mailing list, to maybe like hype up a product for a launch, to validate interest if you're unsure, to see how many people are interested. There's all types of reasons for creating a wait list, but it's the simplest one possible. But if you want to make it even easier, the template of this funnel that we're going to be working with, it's going to be below in the pinned comment description, so you can find it there. It's completely free. You can just go claim it. It's just going to shortcut the whole process, but that's what we're going to be using in this one. So yeah, let's get right to it. So obviously, a free system.io account is a minimum, but what you're going to need, you go to sites, sales funnels, then you can either create a new one, and then you're going to pick the build an audience option, or you claim the funnel template below. It's going to be the same thing, only with the template, it's going to be quicker. So yeah, let's go in. And you're going to need an opt-in page, which you can create new pages. Let me minimize my face, actually. You can create new pages here by adding steps. So if you create it from scratch, you're going to need an opt-in page and then a thank you page. So the opt-in page will be opt-in if you type in opt-in page, and then the second page will be opt-in thank you page. So for the opt-in page itself, where they put in their email and name optionally as well, what you want to do is you want to click on edit page. And the simplest way to do it is just have like a headline, maybe a subheadline. Instead of a subheadline, it can be bullet points, just kind of like why or the benefits, give them a reason to sign up. And below that, there's going to be two fields. It can also be just one field. As long as you have the email field, that's fine. And those fields you can find here on the left side, the form input, right? If you drag it in and you click on it, and then you pick whether it's email, first name, whatever else, maybe you ask for more information. But remember that the more information you ask for, the less conversions you will get. That's just normal. So technically you can just ask for their email, but I like to ask for a first name as well, and then I can customize it. I can use the first name, the custom field where it autofills their first name as well to make emails more personal, but that is optional. I usually do both, but it's your call. And the button itself, it needs to be a submit form type of button. There's different types, right? You can just click on it, takes them to like a specific page. In this case, it needs to be submit form because once the end user fills it out, you need to actually collect that information. You need to actually put these form fields to good use. So this is very important. Submit form, and where, if you click on it again, where they should be taken just to the next step. That's the usual, which means just in the funnel pages that I showed where to set up at the beginning, it's just gonna take them from the first page to the second page, from the opt-in page to the thank you page. So that's all it means, but you can take them to a different page as well if you want. As for the headline, subheadline, I'm guessing as you're going to be promoting this waitlist sign up through your social posts, emails, whatever, that copy is going to do all the heavy lifting. Like people that are going to be landing on this page, they will already know what they're signing up for. But usually, you can just add a headline that's kind of like benefit driven. Obviously, you can ask ChatGPT. This is like the simplest type of copy to do. Just, describe your product, whatever you're hyping up, and just ask it to give you like 5 different examples of a headline, subheadline, but basically benefit driven. And take the action why, basically. And as for the button itself, I try to avoid it to just say sign up or something really simple, or submit, just basic like that. I usually try to make it more kind of either benefit driven, action. If for example, if they sign up for a lead magnet, the button will say something like, yes, send this to my inbox, or yes, I want to improve X, right? It's just like more kind of like, I don't know, like I said before, like action or some sort of a benefit. It definitely will make it better than just having it say submit on a button and that's it. But yeah, that is the first part of the waitlist sign up page. And that's also the last part, besides the footer, which you might need a footer, might not, depending on your situation. But, I kind of left it in just in case. But, put in your company name, and there's like a contact you can put in if you click on it. It's just basically if you put in mail to and then you put in your email. So that's once they click on it, it takes them to their whatever they use to send emails, right? Gmail, whatever else it might be. That simple. That is the sign up page. And if we go back, obviously save it. And then if we go back to the thank you page, if we edit that, and that's basically it. All it could technically say is just this. Thanks for joining. We'll let you know. You'll be the first in line to know. That's kind of a good one as well. But what I chose to add is a good thing to do on thank you pages is kind of like ask yourself a question and then what? What's next? So this is a good opportunity to offer something relevant. Maybe it's some sort of a low ticket product, or maybe, follow me on Instagram if it's kind of at least loosely related. If there's a community that's going to be tied to this product that you're hyping up, for example, right, or some sort of an app or whatever you're promoting, maybe there's a community for it as well, right, where people can gather, all those people who are interested, they can gather in the community. So, you can link it here, your Facebook group or whatever it is. This is just a good opportunity to do that. But obviously you can take these two out. You can just confirm it, and that's pretty much it. But if you click on the button, that is, instead of the submit form button that was on the previous page, on this page is going to be open URL, and then you put in the URL. As for where to find these elements, obviously the headline element is this headline. You can just drag it in, right? This is also a headline element. It's just not bold. And also you can just give them different sizes, right? You can just do it like this way, or you can also just adjust it here on the left side. This left side kind of sidebar, that's where you can kind of adjust pretty much everything when it comes to the elements, except for maybe a text color. Then you just select it all, and then you just do this, right? Simple as that. So that is it for that one. The button, same thing, all the colors, how round you want the corners to be, all that stuff, give it a shading. All that stuff is on the left side. So that I suggest just clicking through. There's not a lot of things, but all of them just kind of make sense. You can just kind of see what happens as you click through them or you type something in. It's pretty straightforward, but just remember to give them a link, right? The URL if you want to send them somewhere. And as for the background, you can click on this. And then here you can change the color. You can change it to whatever. This is not great, but yeah, for example, if you want it pink, or you can upload an image, right? Like from your current images within system.io, or you can just upload one from your computer. That's also pretty straightforward. So that's pretty much all the stuff you can edit. And yeah, there's a reason why this is like the simplest type of funnel that you can set up on system. A couple more things for the opt-in page and for the thank you page. I would suggest making the links slightly better looking, even if it's something like, I don't know, wish list or wait list or whatever. It looks better than this, right? This is not a good look. Just a few things to keep in mind. Don't do caps. It's going to tell you no. And also, if you have multiple words, wish list product, for example, there needs to be like a hyphen or a underline, whatever you call it, instead of a space. A space is not going to work, right? So that's put in a hyphen. That's going to look the best. And also, both of these links, they need to be different, obviously. So for example, it's going to be wishlist product. So for the thank you page, it can be something like wishlist product, thank you, right? They can't be the same link for two different pages. If you want to be super fancy, let's go back quickly to the page, to the sign up page. You can also put in a countdown timer if you want to add some urgency, right? This is pretty simple. You can add in like a date over here. Technically, you can put in a redirect, right? Once it hits that date, where should this page guide them, right? They're not going to be able to sign up through this form. It's going to take them to another page. Or you can just, not do the redirect, change the font size, change the colors. You can do something completely different. So just customize it, customize the spacing. This looks kind of nice. If you want to, you can add this, but this is not a necessity. This is just like for the overachievers. And if there's like a logical reason to do this, and if it's close enough, if it's like a waitlist sign up for a thing that happens in 3 months, it's pointless. But if it's within a few days or a week, then this kind of there's more of a purpose for the countdown timer. And I think there must be one more thing left. Yeah, the automation rules. So like I said before, there's no emails to send. Technically, you can send an email. They sign up and you send them an email, like a confirmation. Maybe you add in something in there if you want. But one of the things that I would highly suggest doing is tagging people. So if you go to CRM tags, I'm going to open it in a separate one. You want to create a tag. Let's delete it. And in a free account, you only get one, so that's understandable if you don't do it. But you want to segment people. You want to actually mark the people who have signed up for the waitlist, especially if they've already been on your mailing list. You want to see which segment out of your whole list is coming through this form. So it would be something like, I don't know, waitlist sign up. So that's going to be the tag under CRM tags. You create a new one. And then once you set up this, let me refresh the page, otherwise it's not going to show up. Under automation rules for the opt-in page, you want to add a rule where trigger will be just the form subscribed, and the action will be add a tag and waitlist sign up. This is the tag we just created, save rule. So this means that once they sign up, they will get a tag attached to that. You know, in your CRM, in your contact list, there will be a tag attached to that lead. So you can just kind of see, you can select the tag, how many people have signed up. You find the tag, you use it as a filter, and then you can actually see which people came through that form. It's just going to make your life easier if you start tagging people up front. But yeah, that is it for this one. Again, like I said before, you can get this template for free down below. Pin comment, description, it's going to be somewhere there. Both, probably. It's just a waitlist template. There also might be a sales funnel template there as well. Go check it out. Those are free. So you know, those are kind of my gift to you for sticking around to the end. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure to comment below. Obviously, like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. It's free. It helps support the channel. Helps greatly. And if there's nothing else, no more questions, then hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.